Who's worth more, He-Man, the good guy or the bad guy? Grapevines, today I got a hero and a nemesis. These are from the He-Man series. I've got a Ghostbuster, Elon Spangler, and his nemesis. And this guy needs some pants. I also have a little chicken tenders in the bag. This is a toy from a kid's meal. It's older. You can see him in there. What is worth the most? Now these He-Man, this one's from 1981, this one's from 1983.
Battle Armor Skeletor and He-Man figures each sold separately from the Masters of the Universe collection.
This is He-Man here. His legs, he's not going to be able to stand. He usually has his shirt off, but he's wearing a very tight shirt. He has a soft head there. This is He-Man, Masters of the Universe. Very cool. Dutch boy haircut. Now, is he worth more, or is Skeletor his arch nemesis? This thing turns here, but see there, he gets some damage. Whatever maybe that's what He-Man does to him. If He-Man hits him, then he's got a little mark on there. Now, any figures, especially from the 80s, 90s, anytime, if they have all the equipment that came with them, it's going to be worth more. But He-Man here, he just came by himself. His legs are a little wobbly. He's still in good condition as far as, chips or paint and everything else. You could probably change that. Skeletor. Now this Skeletor, yes, Skeletor, is, of course, the arch enemy of He-Man. And this one, if you have the one with the soft head, this is not a soft head. See, his head is hard because skulls are hard. Now, He-Man, he's got a soft head. We can squeeze his tiny little head. See?
Crushing your head. I'm crushing your head.
I'm squeezing his tiny little head. The one with the soft head is worth a lot more. I don't know why. Everything comes down to supply and demand, but that's Skeletor and He-Man. Which one is worth the most? Good or bad? Good or bad? We'll find out in a second. Now, kids' toys. This is a kid's toy. It's on rollers. It's in the bag. This came from Burger King. As you can see, there were happy little chicken tenders that went out to kids. Not chicken McNuggets, chicken tenders.
Great for picnics, perfect for parties, and new at Burger King.
It doesn't say Burger King anywhere on it, except on the bottom, but I know what this is. They sold these in a set, so kids could collect things that they've eaten. Interesting concept. Now this one's in the bag. Is this worth more than these guys? We'll find out. Now, Ghostbusters, one of the most successful movies and one of the most successful toy market of this particular movie franchise. This is Elon Spangler.
I collect spores, molds, and fungus.
He did come with a gun. You can see where he put his proton pack on there. This is one of the original ones. 1984. Yes, 1984. He was made when Ronald Reagan was president. And his nemesis, of course, is Slimer. This is Slimer. He doesn't really stand. He is huge. So these guys are good guy and a bad guy. Now, in the 80s, we also had a lot of knockoff toys. This is a knockoff of the Karate Kid. Anything karate here? This guy's probably a little cold. He did come with pants. He's not marked except Hong Kong. He's from Hong Kong. I don't know what character he's supposed to knock off there, but he is the Karate Kid with Cobra Kai and all the things going on. He's still cool. He still needs some pants, but he's not one of the originals. Although, kind of looks intimidating. Now, which is worth the most? This one is not worth, obviously, the Karate Kid. If you were collecting these particular ones, it's still cool, but not worth the most. Good guy, bad guy. Good guy, bad guy. Your guess? It's the bad guy. The bad guy, Slimer from 84. Oh, sorry, Elon. He is worth more. I mean, he actually doesn't have any guns or anything. He's just evil. You can see him there. I don't know if he has tonsillitis, but you can see there Slimer. He's awesome. He's cool. he sells for more than this guy. This guy, even with all his stuff, sells right around the $15 to $20 range, and he's just a little bit more, right around $20, because he's cool. He looks cooler. He's just standing there. He looks cooler. This particular one, you can get, sometimes this is a strange one because you can get the whole set for not very much money. It doesn't say Burger King on it, but I have seen these sell for about $10. $10 for a toy you probably threw away. But this is in the bag. It's cool. It rolls, and anytime you have chicken tenders that roll, I think that's awesome. Now, these particular guys, we got Masters of the Universe. He-Man. Does He-Man or Skeletor? He-Man or Skeletor? Well, the ladies love the bad guys because Skeletor's actually worth more money.
Silence, you funny fool!
He's cooler. He's got a little bit different things here. He came with a lot. Now, these, you're going to triple the price when you get all the guns and the capes and everything else. He's got some sort of problem with his legs. That's just a little rubber band in there that is easily fixed, but he is not in the greatest shape. He does have a soft head. If we had the soft head one, he'd be worth about 3 times as much. Now, we talk about complete. I did get 2 other games in here, and they're both complete. I got Bloody Roar Primal Fury. This is a GameCube game. It is a fighting game. There seems to be a lot of fighting here. Fighter. I don't know about the chicken tenders. But this is a fighting game you can see, and this is complete. GameCube games are really, really collectible. See the game there? You can see. Now this is Primal Fury. I mean, that's worse than just Fury. It's Primal Fury. And GameCube games are super cool, super awesome, and they sell really, really well. If you get a better box, you can change it out when you have a complete one like this. But this game sells for around $30. $30 complete. You might be able to get a little more if you wait on it. Now I also got this in. This is Pokemon Ultra Sun. This is a newer game. This is Nintendo 3DS. Plays in just the 3DS or the 2DS. See here, we can see the game in here. It's not really, maybe. See, the card's good, so the label's going to be good. You can, viewing the game manual, they don't even bother putting manuals anymore. Just go online, look it up, for goodness sakes. Pokemon. All Pokemons seem to really, really hold their value, whether it's Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, any of them. 64, Pokemon. Pokemon seems to be one of the best franchises that does hold their value. So that game is complete. That sells for a little bit less, about $25. So actually, that's probably the most expensive thing on the table. So just because it's old doesn't mean it's worth money. Just because it's new doesn't mean it's worth money. And just because you think you are the Karate Kid does not mean anything. Although that is a cool headband. Anyway, I would appreciate it if you share one time. Thanks for watching. And if you're hungry, go get some chicken tenders. They look very happy.